Hello. I've just noticed it feels. Hang on. It feels like Johnny Cash is looking down at me, disapprovingly, miserably. I don't know. He doesn't look very happy with me. So I'm sorry. Sorry, Johnny Cash. This was supposed to be. So many caveats to these. This was supposed to be like a Halloween special. Last year with the Halloween one, I started with a black and white thing, I think. And yeah, this year I was thinking maybe some sort of mask, but I don't have one. There's probably one in here somewhere, but I don't have one. And I thought maybe get some little Halloween ornaments to put up, like little skulls or pumpkins or whatever, but can't really be bothered. On time of recording is the 29th of October, so we're a couple of days away from Halloween. It's a Saturday night. I'm doing something Sunday night, and then Monday back at work. So it's unlikely that I film another one of these in between now and Monday to fill the Halloween brief. So you're just stuck with this. Sorry about that. First of all, thank you for all your left comments. I haven't replied yet because I'm an awful person, but I do really appreciate it, and I really like getting them in. I like reading them, and it's nice. It's nice to not feel like you're just kind of doing this weird thing on your own. That, you know, people are paying attention. So I know Rob, for example, was he's the only person who said keep doing the names. So when I do a name, do the first name as well. And he I think he joined me in the confusion of bourbon and bourbon. So that's right in my eyes. I haven't worked out to ring light with glasses. It's got to be a trick. What do I just do? Like, just tilt it away or something? What's the... No, see, what's the... How do I deal with that? Like, people that do ring light, they're there. So basically I need to either hunch down or move that up. Change the angle. Maybe move it over there as it comes across. So yeah, if you... I mean, people who do YouTube use ring lights, they don't... Some of them wear glasses, right? I don't really watch any YouTube. People must wear glasses for these things. So how are they getting away from that? Oh, it's a bigger one. What's that about? What's the smaller one? Sorry. That's quite cool, though. There's your Halloween bit right there. That's it. Why do the Halloween eyes? Hang on. I can do what it looks like, but... There's your Halloween. Right. Time-wise, I know you guys are interested in times. It's just gone 8:30. I am home. My wife is out. The children are all home. Who knows how long this lasts before I have to go and deal with some sort of incident. Hopefully we'll be all right. Hopefully we'll get through a chunk of pages. We are on page 194. That's almost 200. That's almost 200 pages of the dictionary that I read to you. And this, apparently, according to my notes, is episode number 30, which sounds like a good episode number. Right, so I'll have some questions. This is my thing, right? I'll ask you questions and I want you to put them down there, just because I like the to and fro. Anyway, so the last thing we had was something to do with the lattice, yeah, Braves or Brava lattice. I think I'm saying it wrong, I'm sure of it. So let's just carry on. Brave, bravissimo, bravo, bravo, bravura, bravura, brawl, 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 brawn, brawny, braxy, bray, braz, braise, brazen face, brazier, Brazil, Brazilian, Brazil nut, Brazzaville, the capital of the Congo Republic. BRCS, BRE, breach, breach of promise, breach of the peace, breach of trust, bread, bread and butter, bread basket, bread board, bread crumb, bread fruit, bread lime, bread mold, bread nut, bread root, bread sauce, breadth, breadthways, bread winner, break. Break has got, like, so when you get a word, it tells you definitions, and some words, obviously, so breach will have multiple definitions, and it goes up to 9 definitions. The word break has got 77 definitions. One word, 77 definitions. So feel free, there you go, straight away, in the comments, tell me one of your definitions of the word break. Breakable, breakage, breakaway, breakbone, fever, break dance, breakdown, breakdown van or truck, breaker, breaker, break even chart, breakfast, break feeding, break front, break in, breaking, breaking and entering, breaking point, break into, break neck, break of day, break off. Okay. Sorry. Break out, break point, break through, break up valley, break water, break with, bream, Julian Alexander, back with the names. I don't want to get in the way of Johnny Cash. This is, I only got this the other day. I love that album. Such a good album. If you don't know, it's American 4, I think it's called. This is the last thing he did. I'll put a video. If you know the album, then you know what video will be at the end. But I'll put a video at the end. Because what I do. Breast, breastbone, breastfeed, breastpin, breastplate, breaststroke, breastwork, breath, no, breathe, breath, breath. Breathable, breathalyze, breathalyzer, breathe, breathed, breather, breathing, breathing space, breathless, breathtaking, breath test, breathy, breccia, Brecht, Bertolt, Brecon, Breckenshire, bread, breeder, or breed, breedy, brie, breach, breech block, breech cloth, breech delivery, breeches, breeches boy, breaching, breech loader, breed, breeder. I should put the breeders up here. That would have worked on more than one level. That's frustrating. Can't go back now. Can't change Johnny. I've put the breed up before. The last splash up before. Breeder, breeder reactor, breeding, breeds hill, breeks, breenge, breeze, breeze block, breezeway, breezy, bregens or bregents, bregma, bry, bride, briced, brecky, brel, jacques, bremen, Bremerhaven. Oh, a little. What's this one? Bremsstrahlung. The X radiation produced when an electrically charged particle, such as an electron, is slowed down by the electric field of an atomic nucleus. From the German, breaking radiation. Brendel, Alfred, Brengun, Brennan, not from Neighbours, but Christopher John. Australian though, so he could have been Neighbours. He died in 1932. It's unlikely. Brenner Pass, Brent, Brentano, Brent Goose, Brenton, Howard, Brentwood, Brer, I don't know. Brescia, Breslau, Bresson, Robert, Brest, Bretagne, Brethren, Breton, André, Bretton Woods Conference, Breuer, Joseph, Bruegel, Brunerite, so my phone is buzzing, brevet, breviary, brevier, brevity, brew, brewage, brewer's yeast, brewery, brewing, brewis, Brewster, David, brew up, Bray, Brezhnev, Leonid, Brian, Havergill, Brian Boru, Briand, Astrid, Briar, Briard, Briarus, Briarroot, Bribe. My phone is buzzing away. Hang on. I'm not going to pause you. You can see. Oh, okay. Bribery, Bric-a-brac, Bryce, Fanny. Okay. Bright, Brixt, Brickbat, Brick Earth, Bricky, Bricklayer, Bricklaying, Brick Red, Brick Veneer, Brickwork, Brickyard, Bricolage, sorry, Bricole, Bridal, Bridal Wreath, Bride, Bridget, a saint, I think. Bridegroom, Bride, Price, Bridesmaid, Bridewell, Bridge, Frank, Bridgeboard, Bridgehead, Bridgend, Bridge of Size, Bridge Passage, Bridgeport, Bridge Rectifier, Bridge Roll, Bridges, Robert, Bridget, Saint, Bridgetown, Bridgework, Bridging Loan, Bridgman, Percy Williams, Bridgewater, that's few, Bridgewater, see, spelled no E in it. The population of Bridgewater in 1991 was 34,610. Bridie, James, Bridle, there's Bridle, Bridle Path, Bridle Wise, Bridoon, Bree, Brief, Briefcase, Briefing, Briefless, Briefs, Briar, Root, Brig, Brigade, Brigadier, Brigadier General, Brigalow, Brigand, Brigantine, Briggen, Briggs Henry, Brighouse Harold, Bright John, Brighton Agent, Bright Eye, Bright Light, Brightness, Brighton and Hove, Brights Disease, Bright Work, Brigid, Brill, Brillac Savarin, Anthelm, Atelm, I do that is. Brilliant, Brilliantine, Brim, Brimful, Brimmer, Brimstone, Brinsey, Brindle, Brindled, Brindley, James, Brine, Brineling, Brinell number, Bring About, Bring a Buy Sale. We're on to page 200. Hang on, right, that's page, what did I say C was? Like 220 or something? We're not going to get to that today, obviously, because, you know. Yeah, look, C starts on page 222. So, yeah, it's another couple of videos, isn't it? It's not 3 maybe. Bring down, bring forward, bring in, bringing up, bring off, bring on, bring out, bring over, bring round, bring to, bring up, brinjal, brink, brinkmanship, brinny, briny, brio, brioche, briolet, bryony, briquette, bris, brissance, Brisbane, Brissolet, Brisk, Briskin, Brisket, Brisling, Brissot, Jacques Pierre, Bristle, Bristlecone Pine, Bristlegrass, Bristletail, Bristleworm, Bristol. That's where I live. If you're someone who actually doesn't know me and you somehow stumbled upon this, so I think most people are people I know. Bristol. That's where we are. That's where we're filming right now. Yeah. Bristol Board, Bristol Channel, Bristol Fashion, Bristol's, Bristow, Eric, Britain, Britannia, Britain Coin, Britannia Coin, Britannia Metal, Britannic, Britches, Brith, Briticism, British Antarctic Territory, British Association Screwthread, British Cameroons, British Civil Airworthiness Requirements, British Columbia, British Commonwealth of Nations, British Council, British Disease, British East Africa, British Empire, Britisher, British Guyana, British Honduras, British India. Oh, man, there's a lot of just British stuff here. British Indian. Oh, hang on, what did I get up to? Oh, yeah. Did I say British India? I think I did. British Indian Ocean Territory, British Isles, Britishism, British Israelites, British Legion, British Library, British List, British Museum, British National Party, British North America, British Somaliland, British Standard brass thread, British Standard fine thread, British Standard pipe thread. Oh, these are boring words. British Standards Institution, British Standard Time. It's like 4 words, 3 or 4 words for every single thing, and they're dull. British Standard Whitworth thread, British Summertime, British Technology Group, British Thermal Unit, British Union of Fascists, lovely. British Virgin Islands, British Warm, British West Africa, British West Indies, Brit Mila, it's still buzzing. Britain, Britpop, yay, wow, yay. Brittany, Britain, Edward Benjamin, Brittle, Brittle Bone Disease, Brittleness, Brittle Star, Brittonic, Britska, Bricks Scale, BRN, Burno, Bro, abbreviation for brother, Bro, Broach, Broad, B Road, Broad Arrow, Broadband, Broad Bean, 16 minutes. The logical thing would be to stop there, wouldn't it? We're on 202, so we've done up to 201, so 193. We did that's a good run. I think we stop. No lid on that pen. The pen I was using I can't find, so I'm using like a red felt tip pen, which is not as good. So 194. What was the first word we said today? You remember? Leave it in the comments. First word we said today was brave. 201. We ended on broad bean. So brave to broad bean. So we haven't finished the BR words. Sorry, almost dropped everything. So there we are. There we are. There we are. So here's a challenge. Obviously, like, subscribe, do that. If you're watching this, you haven't subscribed, then the numbers are the wrong way around. We've got 165 subscribers, and we're not getting 165 views. So if you somehow stumbled onto this but you haven't subscribed, then you're massively the minority. It's really the other way around. So if you could subscribe, that'd be very useful. I'd like that very much. Thank you. Leave a comment. Tell me anything. Tell me a word that you liked. Tell me whether you understand my t-shirt. Tell me whether you like that Johnny Cash album. Tell me whether if I'd planned out a Halloween thing properly, what should I have done? Like, explain to me how I could have made this more Halloweeny and less just me still sat in this room with a ring light. Oh, other thing. How do I deal with the ring light rings on my glasses? Do I have to come higher? Go to the side? What have I got to do to sort that out? Because I know most of the time when I read, like, I'm looking down, but when I do these bits, when I'm talking directly to you, and just only you, the other people, just you, when I'm doing that, that's getting right up in my grill. So what can I do about that? Yeah. Should we call it quits there? We've done it there. We kept it going for a little bit longer. This is episode 30. That 5.5 month pause, long forgotten now. We're in a rhythm. We're in a routine. So as long as we keep it going, we'll be fine. So we're about 20 pages away from C. We're averaging what? 6 or 7? No, 6 pages. A video? Oh man, that's still ages away, isn't it? Because I want to end an episode on the end of B. I want to start C. So I've got to maybe plan it out a bit better. Like this thing's planned. Right, anyway. Listen to the Johnny Cash song. I'm going to point there, but it may be there. Or there. Or there. But there will be a Johnny Cash video up. Listen to it. It's a piece of art. And I'll see you next week, hopefully. All being well. If you are trick-or-treating, stay safe. If you're being trick-or-treated, be kind. And if you're doing none of that, you just do whatever. Just, be nice. Anyway. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.